Hey, welcome to my office, and you're here for your therapy session, right? Mm-hmm. That sounds about right. And what's your name? Um, don't worry about the cat. I have comfort cats here just for, like, emotional support, but they're a little different. They're a bit different than most cats. Either way, what is your name? Perfect. You have an appointment right about now, which is with me. So I'm very happy that you're here, because problems are really hard to deal with alone. First thing I want to ask you is, what brought you to therapy? Was it a family or friend suggestion? Or did you make the decision on your own to come to therapy? I see. Well, it's good that you came either way. How did you find out about us specifically? I see. Well, again, happy you're here. So, first off, is there anything specific you came here to talk about? Any problems in mind that you just wanted to get right into right off the bat? Could be family, or work stress, or school stress. All of it is valid, and that's why you're here. Kind of hard to think. Well, just what's been going on in your life? What's been stressing you out? I see. Yeah, life is stressful, isn't it? Problems come from everywhere. Yeah, work is no fun, whether it comes through school or a job. For school, it's a lot worse, because it's like work, but you don't get paid for it, so people often think, what's the point? But I would agree that the education system is flawed in its own ways, and it doesn't really benefit people as much as it used to. What about work or school has been making you stressed so much? That's understandable. Jobs are really stressful, and it can be really hard to keep up with sometimes. Not even just jobs, more just like jobs that you have, like responsibilities, can be really hard to keep up with. Yeah. Think about it this way. Is it worth it in the long run? Because motivation is also hard to come by, but if you really think about it, putting it into the big perspective and thinking about if the struggle right now is worth it, because nobody can go through life without a little struggle. And whether that struggle is through school or work or responsibilities, it builds our character. And it's like our canon events, you know? It's what really develops us. Is there anything else that's been stressing you out? I see. Friends and family too? That's a lot harder too. Friends and family can be stressful, especially with family too, because it's often said that, well, family is like, it's family. It's the safe people that, like, you can always come to. But sometimes it's not always like that, and it really sucks for a lot of people. I can understand. I've been there. With family and friend struggles, there's always that connection that you value, and oftentimes people have, like, put away their own values or other things they hold dear to keep a connection. And there's a lot of things that can come in between friendships and family relationships, beliefs, arguments that stem from pointless things even. It can be really hard. And if you've lost friends, it's even harder, because it's easier to lose friends than gain friends, am I right? It's really not easy to just find new friends. But have you tried reaching out to, well, you're here now, and I'm really proud of you for stepping up and taking care of your health, but have you tried reaching out to other, like, forms of help? Like, have you tried reaching out? Because therapy is a good way of getting help, but trusted friends are another way. Do you have any friends that you really trust? I see. Well, you can either talk to them, or if it's not really an option for you, then you can look out for support groups. I can personally, I can actually get you connected with some groups we have. We have some groups of people that are specifically brought together just to support each other, because not all of them have their own trusted friends. So we build a group where they can all just come together, because friends are one of the most helpful sources of, like, emotional support or advice, because they know you personally, and that connection that you have with them is nothing you can buy. Seems like it's contradicting my own work. Well, I am here to help you, aren't I? So, I'm just giving you the best advice I can. Do you want to be connected with this support group? Alright. What's your phone number? Okay. Email address. Perfect. And name and last name. Perfect. Alright, we'll hook you up with those people. I'll hook you up with the support group, and I'll let you know when they have their next kind of, like, meeting. We actually do every Thursday afternoons, and sometimes on Mondays. But we also often hold games, like game nights, on Saturdays. Perfect. Other than that, is there anything else that you would like to add? I'm sorry. It's not easy. Depression and anxiety, and problems that stem from that, it's not easy to talk about, because in this generation, it's become more common in our generation, and because of that, it's looked upon as not something, it's not really taken as seriously, if you know what I mean. It's looked down upon a lot more, and people will call you emo or the quiet kid or whatever, but people tend to forget that they really are struggling, and that it's a real problem, and it really sucks. It's become a lot more of a problem in the world right now, and it's really depressing to see more teenagers and adults and young adults and more of the newer generation, just a higher percentage of the newer generation, have feelings of anxiety and depression. And I want to say that I'm proud of you for reaching out, and I'm really proud of you that you've been dealing with it for as long as you have been, because it's not easy. Do you know when this has started? Mm. Do you have any thoughts on what it could have been caused by? Has it started because of work stress, or family and friends, or some other problems? Mm. That's rough. I'm so sorry you've been struggling. It's not an easy world out there. And especially when you get into an age where you're more independent, there's so much pressure just in the world. So much pressure on you, and even just becoming an adult. There's just so much pressure to know what's going on and to just have everything sorted out. But the truth is, no one really knows what they're doing. Not for a long time. People still try to figure out what they want to do in life, even when they become 30, 40. People go get educations and they realize after like 4 years they have no clue what they're doing. And, that's okay. It's okay to not know what to do. It's okay to be lost in life. The thing that we just have to keep in mind is that we have to keep going. We have to push forward, because determination and progress is the key to life. It's the key to life. And you can't move forward if you stop. Things won't change if you just don't keep going, right? So, why not try? Go for it. Try new things. See what the world has to offer for you. Just go out there, have fun. Mess around. Because you only live once. And even if you make mistakes, like everyone does, and no matter how many mistakes you make, we always can learn from our mistakes. And that's the power of being a human. So remember, always keep going, okay? No matter what you do, push forward. I believe in you, and you can do it. And if I check the time about now, it's unfortunately time for us to wrap up our session. It's been absolutely lovely talking to you, and I'm very happy we got to talk. Remember, I'm proud of you for reaching out. And make sure to book your next session, okay? For payment, we agreed on card last time, right? Perfect. Yeah, so your final payment will be $57.82. We offer lower prices for shorter sessions, and if you book multiple sessions at a time, we offer a big discount. So if you look down, I have the machine, and just put your card in here, and that'll be the payment for this session. Perfect. Okay, I'll take that. And what tip percentage? Sorry, what was that? Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you. No, not 50%. Oh, 15. Okay. Sorry. I misheard you. 50%. Perfect. Payment. Oh. Your payment declined. I'm so sorry. Do you have another card with you? Oh, you don't? Oh, okay, let's try it again, okay? Can you put your pin one more time? Perfect, I'll take that. Okay, authorizing again. Oh. It declined again. Do you have cash on you? Oh, you don't. That's really unfortunate. Do you have any other payment method on you, perhaps? You don't. That's really unfortunate. Well, um, if you can't pay for your therapy session, then, you know, we don't offer free therapy sessions, so, um, yeah, remember the family problems you had? Have you ever thought about that? Maybe it's not them, and that maybe you're the problem. Yeah, so often what happens in family problems is people who feel like their family have hurt them are often the ones who have the problem. Like, you're most likely the problem and just don't realize it. Yeah, you haven't thought about that? Yeah, well, life's hitting now, buddy. So, um, what's the main problem between you and your family? And or friends? Like, what's the issue? Yeah, see that? That that's not their problem, is it? Right. So that's your problem, and I think you're the problem in that. So I think you need to change as a person and apologize for frankly being a problem to your family and friends. Yeah. Another thing is those those traits you mentioned in those friends that you don't really like. Yeah, people often hate on what they see in themselves. So, yeah, I think you have a lot of those traits, especially in our session, the way you've been talking. Very narcissistic, very selfish, and you don't think of others. Yet you're very rude. Also, how? Well, I bet you can think of a lot of things that you're very rude for. So, frankly, not only are you the problem, I feel like your problem is affecting your family and friends as a whole. Yeah, have you noticed that some of them don't really talk to you as much as they used to? I wonder why. Yeah, think about that, okay? Oh, the cat? Yeah, that's not even yours anymore. Yeah, that's actually the therapy's clinic cat. Don't even think about going near them anymore because if you can't pay for the therapy, that includes the cat. So, if you touch the cat, I will be personally suing you for theft of our product because we offer emotional support and clearly you haven't paid for our services, have you? Yeah, so remember the problems you have with your like responsibilities and work and school? Yeah. Our education system isn't actually that flawed. You're just insufferable. You are absolutely intolerable. Your teachers don't like you for a reason. Yeah, your teachers, they hate you for a reason. They have their reasons for hating you. And you know what? I can see it. I completely understand why. If I was your teacher, quitting day one, I would be out. Because of why? Because of you. You specifically. Yeah. So when you come home today, and you go home and you sit in your bed, don't blame me for all of this sad emotions that I can see. Yet you're crying. You're crying. Yeah, you know how I said it's okay to, like, not feel okay? In your situation, it's not. Suck it up. You're the problem. And stop bitch crying, okay? Yeah. Language, that sign out there that says no language, cut that. Because when you're here, I'm sorry, the rules don't apply to customers who don't pay for our services. So, fuck you, personally. And fuck your dumb attitude that you're giving me. And that you, frankly, give your family and friends. That's what I thought. Don't even try calling your mom. Yeah, don't even think about calling your mom, okay? Your method of escapism is not gonna work in this situation. Don't you dare be like, Mom, Mom, please pick me up. My therapist is bullying me. It hurts a lot. They're telling me awful things and they're swearing at me. Yeah, okay? None of that. Because honestly, you're a big, whiny baby. Nothing else. Nothing more. Nothing less. All you do is whine, cry, and call your mommy because you're such a big baby that you can't deal with your problems by yourself. You have to pay for me. Actually, not even that. You can't afford it. The reason you're struggling at your job, you don't get paid enough because I bet you don't work hard enough. Yeah, your bank account reflects your work. So don't you dare question my cat, okay? Not even coming from you? None of that. Your job? Yeah, I bet you work nothing there. Your bank account is 0 for a reason. You put so little effort in everything you do. You know what? I'm done. Not only are we ending the session right now, those sessions you booked, yeah, cancelled. Cancelled. Every single one of them, cancelled. You are not coming back. Frank, don't even enter this building ever again, okay? Yeah, don't come back. Don't come back ever. You know what? Just to rub it in a little bit, just to really make sure that you realize you need to change. Everyone connected to your last name is permanently banned from this building. You know what? I'm taking a week off of work because of you. I can't do this. Therapy is tough on the soul, and you were a big reminder of that. You have been the worst client I've ever met. Ever. I don't get my bills for the week. I don't get to pay for food. Yeah, I'm gonna have lunch twice this week. Twice. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't pay people who work. So, yeah, we're done. Not even gonna talk to you anymore. Yeah, the exit is right over there. So you have 5 minutes to step out and never return. And last note, P.S. I don't think no amount of therapy will fix you. You have to fix yourself. I hope no other therapist in the entire world has to deal with your bullshit ever. Okay? Let's do some deep breaths together, okay? Okay? Yeah, be grateful because that's the only service I'm offering for you for free. That's the only thing you're gonna get out of this. Yeah, so that wraps up everything. No more therapy. Nothing. You're done. You're cooked, as the kids say. If you ever step in this building again, I will call the police and I will file a report on you so that you never ever return, okay? Okay? Just make sure that you remember that if you step another foot in this building, I will personally file a police report and call the police so that you get arrested for trespassing. Yeah. Baby. You're a big baby. You're a big crybaby. Yeah, you're that crybaby. You whiny baby. Now, get out. Thank you. We are done here. I'm never speaking to you ever again.